What is going on? It's Mess here. Sorry for rage quitting my stream yesterday. But this is my official Liverpool versus Manchester City preview. I'm going to be talking injury updates, I'm going to be talking potential debuts, players returning from injury, predictions, recent form, all that jazz. Obviously we don't play today, we play tomorrow. I always do the preview the day before, and then I'll do a lineup preview with Jersey Boy on match day. So today we've got 5 Premier League games. We've got Aston Villa, Arsenal, Newcastle, Southampton, Burnley, Brighton, Fulham, West Ham, Man United, Everton. I don't care about any of them. We're here to preview Manchester City visiting Anfield to take on Liverpool. Now, Manchester City have the best defensive record in the Premier League. They also have a game in hand on their rivals Manchester United, who with a big enough win against Everton can go back to the top of the league. They would have to win 8-0 to go above Manchester City. I don't think they'll do that. I think they will beat Everton, but they won't go above the City. Regardless, City, well, because United play today, City will have 2 games in hand on Manchester United. So if United don't beat Everton, then City, if they beat Liverpool, they'll go miles ahead of them. Liverpool are 4th in the Premier League at the moment, 2 points ahead of 5th place West Ham and 4 points ahead of 6th place Chelsea. Okay, so let's talk about potential debuts. Ben Davies was on the bench for the 1-0 loss against Brighton. I don't think he's going to start against Manchester City, honestly. I think he'll be on the bench again, but I think Ozan Kabak will. And I think he'll start at the back with Nat Phillips, and we'll get Jordan Henderson in midfield with Fabinho and Thiago or Wijnaldum, which is ideal, because Fabinho doesn't want to play in defence anymore. And with the arrival of 2 new centre-backs, he doesn't have to. Players that are definitely returning on Sunday, there is only one, and that is Alisson is back for the game on Sunday. Fabinho there is a major chance he'll be back, and it's the same thing with Mane. There's a major chance he'll be back, but they're not guaranteeing that he will be back. Sorry, I've not long woke up. I'm recording this at 9:52 AM. Let's talk about some other injury updates then. So Naby Keita will not feature against Manchester City. He's still a few weeks away from a return. And other players that will not feature, obviously Van Dijk, Gomez, Matip, they will not feature. Neither will Diogo Jota. He's still not ready for a return. According to Klopp, he's anywhere between 2 and 5 weeks away, so he could still be without Jota for another month. Hopefully it's the first one. Hopefully it's only 2 weeks away. The initial assessment was that we'd have him back for the game against Leipzig, but that's not looking very likely. Okay, so let's talk about recent form. Okay, so Liverpool obviously going into this on the back of 2 consecutive losses at Anfield. This is the first time this has happened since 2016, at least in the league anyway. However, in the league this season, we haven't actually lost to any of the big 6, which is a good stat. We won 2-0 at Chelsea. We beat Arsenal 3-1. We drew with United. We drew a City away, and we beat Tottenham twice. So we haven't actually lost to any of the big 6 this season. 42% of users think a Liverpool win will happen on Sunday. This is One Football, by the way. 49% of users think a City win, and only 9% think a draw. Manchester City, of course, they have the best defensive record in the league. I think they've only conceded, they've conceded less than 20 goals. It's ridiculous. I was sat on something. Alright. So, recent form then. Liverpool have won 2 of their last 5 league games. The 0-0 draw of United and the losses against Burnley and Brighton respectively. In the middle of those games, there were both 3-1 wins against both Spurs and West Ham, though both of them were away. Liverpool have not scored a league goal, or a goal of any sort, at Anfield since the 1-1 draw with West Brom back in December. This must change. But I don't think it will. because big games this season have finished 0-0 all across the board, and I think Sunday will be no different. I think it will finish Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0, much like Liverpool United did and City United did. Got a lot of big games this season ended in draws, like the Merseyside derby was another one. I hope we win it, obviously. But with City's defensive record, I don't think we will. City don't play 5 at the back, so we should be able to get forward a few times. And our defence has been pretty good this season. Like, we've been losing games, obviously, but if you look back, there's only actually one game in the Premier League season. Wait, was it even in the Premier League? Hang on, let me go back. Across every game we played this season. Okay. There are only 3 instances this season in which Liverpool have actually conceded more than 1 goal in the league. And all 3 of those games, Van Dijk and Gomez were playing in. So since we've had that new defence of neither Van Dijk nor Gomez, we haven't conceded more than 1 goal in any game. Of course, the only teams who have scored more than once against us are Leeds on the opening day, Aston Villa, and Everton. So we haven't conceded more than 1 goal in a league game since the 17th of October, which was the Merseyside derby, which is ridiculous, in a good way. I want us to get back to winning ways on Sunday, but I don't think we will. I think we'll finish 0-0. We'll beat Leicester the week after, and I think we'll get back to home winning ways in the Merseyside derby against Everton on the 20th of February. That's when I think our winning run at home will start again. I don't think we're going to go on another 3-year-long unbeaten run. That's not going to happen. If any other team is going to beat us at home this season, it's going to be Chelsea. Or maybe Manchester City. Now, Everton will be licking their lips at this. First good chance to win at Anfield for donkey's years. I don't think we'll win the league, but I do think we'll finish in the top 2. I think City are going to run away with it, honestly. They'll draw with us and they'll probably win every other game they have this season. They're going to run away with the league. We'll have to go again next year. I'd be more disappointed if we hadn't won the league last year and we were so far behind than if we had, obviously, because we did. I will do predictions for the Premier League games, all in all, but I'll do them in a video that I'll record in a moment. So I'm going to end this up here. We're just going to start. I'm just going to finish up with my predicted lineup for tomorrow. Okay. So in goal, my predicted in goal is Alisson. Okay, he was back in training. Obviously, he was only ill. Obviously, because he's back in training, that means it wasn't COVID, which is very good news. He was just feeling a bit off. He must have had a negative COVID test, which is very, very good. So Liverpool will start off with Alisson in goal tomorrow. A back 4 of Andy Robertson, Ozan Kabak, Nat Phillips, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. That will be the back 4 tomorrow. Nat Phillips needs to keep playing. He's been really good in every game he's played this season. Can't really blame him for the Brighton goal. He tried to clear the ball and it literally deflected off a Brighton player. In fact, it deflected off both of them because Trossard got the assist in the end. But yeah, Nat Phillips has been very good this season, particularly in both of the games against West Ham. Where did I get to? It's midfield, isn't it? The midfield, hopefully, will be, in my opinion, it should be Henderson, Fabinho at holding mid, with Jordan Henderson and Thiago. I just think Van Alden's been a bit slow lately, and I think he needs a break. To start Thiago ahead of Van Alden, we've got plenty of midfield options, which is very good. And then the original front 3 are Firmino, Salah and Mane should all start against Manchester City. I don't want to see Origi near that starting team sheet. In fact, I don't even want him to come on, if I'm being brutally honest. He hasn't scored a league goal since Newcastle away at the end of last season, and he hasn't scored a goal in any competition since the Lincoln game in the Cup. Okay, that's my predicted lineup, and on the bench there should be the likes of Ben Davies, obviously Origi will be on the bench, Oxlade-Chamberlain will be on the bench, Nico Williams will be on the bench as well, hopefully, Kelleher, and a few others. But yeah, that's about it for the predictions video. I'm going to end this one, and then I'm going to record my predictions video for the Premier League games today, and then I'm going to upload them both at pretty much the same time. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.